A happy Monday, everyone, and a Shavua Tov, a good week. And since we're still at the beginning of the month of Elul, a Chodesh Tov should be a good month for us all. The month of Elul, obviously, is the month where we begin or continue our preparations for the Yamim Noraim, the high holy days, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. You know, in the shul, we've been preparing for months for Rosh Hashanah and for Yom Kippur, and I want to remind everyone that if you haven't got your registrations in, please do so. We hope that you'll join us, whether it's virtually or in person, and please register accordingly. But this month of Elul is a month that we also prepare our spiritual selves. We begin our spiritual preparations for the Yamim Noraim, for Rosh Hashanah, and for Yom Kippur. And this is reflected in the name of Elul. There are many, many acronyms that are suggested for what the Aleph, Lamed, Vav, Lamed stand for. Most commonly, Ani L'Dodi, V'Dodi Li, I am to my beloved, and my beloved is to me, speaking about the relationship between us and God. Others suggest it's Ish L'Re'ehu Umatanot L'Avyonim, that referring back to Mishloach Manot Ish L'Re'ehu, that in the time of Purim, they sent charity and gift baskets to each other, and we should focus on our relationships with others. Perhaps it's a combination, and we're doing both, focusing on our relationships with others and our relationship with God as well. And there are a number of different acronyms. This year I thought of a new one, and then when I went and looked and checked it out, it turns out that the Chidah, who is a great rabbi, had suggested this. When Elul begins, we start blowing the shofar. We also start saying Psalm 27, Tehillim Kaf Zayin. Kapitel Kaf Zayin 27, and there's much beauty in that kapitel of Tehillim, in that psalm. I would say that it's one of my favorites. Towards the end, the line is Lulei ha'amanti lirot b'tuv Hashem be'eretz chayim. Were it not for my faith that I shall see the Lord's goodness in the land of the living. The word Lulei, Lamed Vav, Lamed Aleph, is Elul backwards, or Elul is Lulei backwards. Lulei, if not for my faith. The lines before this tell us that we reach out to God and we say, do not abandon me to the will of my foes, for false witnesses have risen against me, breathing violence, that there's bad around us in the world, and I wouldn't be able to make it. Lulei ha'amanti lerot b'tuv Hashem, if not for my faith, thou shalt see the Lord's goodness. The month of Elul is a month of Lulei, if not for. It's a month when we recognize that if not for that deep faith, if not for that relationship, if not for that deep connection with God, we don't know where we would be. And perhaps our year round, we work on this, but maybe we lose our way a little bit. Elul is the time that we start coming back. We're taught the Hamelech Basadeh, that the king is in the field, that God comes out to be even closer to us during Elul than any other time of the year. This is the time for connection and for closeness with God. Lulei ha'amanti, if not for my faith. My faith is what holds me up. My faith is what gives me life. My faith is what gives my life meaning. May it be a month of Lulei, of us recognizing how deeply we're connected. Be well. Shavua Tov, have a great day and a great month.